Hey Planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is The Man with the Plans. And today we're going to be planning for the week of Monday, August 27th through Sunday, oh it hurts to say it, September 2nd. My goodness, the summer has flown by and I'm really excited to get into fall. So before we do this week though, let's go ahead and take a look back at last week and check and see if anything's changed. Not much really changed here. I did not fill any of this in because I am silly that way. Most of this has been taken care of though. I will say though, last minute sort of weekend trip, a good friend of mine, Kelsey, asked me up to her family's cabin for the weekend. So we headed up that way and it was such a great time getting out there, enjoying the nice weather. So grateful for that last minute vacation too. Really loving the fact that this time of year you get to take advantage of all that the Midwest and Minnesota, Wisconsin area has to offer. So what a great time. That being said, I also apologize for the lighting right now. We're doing this at night. I got back a little bit late. Alright, so for this week we are going to be doing kind of like a blue and green theme here. I'm going to use this washi that I got from the Favorite Daughter D-Stash from a while back, and it's this like geometric pattern with some navy and some silver and some green. Big fan. I think this is really fun. So let's go ahead and mark out that morning routine like we always do. I'm not sure how this guy tears, so we'll see what happens. Oh, alright, so that worked out actually quite well. And let's give this one a shot. Perfect. Okay, so let's do this other side. Make sure that lines up fairly nicely. And at some point I will get a tripod, so this will be a lot easier for everybody to see and all those things, but one day we'll get there. If anyone has a recommendation, fellow YouTubers, you let me know. So, oh, little tear there. That's okay. So, that's for those of you that have watched my channel before, I designate this box as my sort of AM routine. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down on one of these stickers I have here. They're from Planner Kate. This is the November 73. And so I'm going to use this set here. And somebody actually just asked me a question about what it really looks like, and I can go ahead and do that in a little bit more detail. But essentially, it's just trying to get up earlier than I normally would have, do a little meditating and those types of things, do a little workout just to get everything flowing in the morning so I can have the most productive day. That's kind of how my mornings tend to roll. So for Monday, we have a small meeting with my boss and I before a larger meeting. So I will add, these are Sunshine Sticker Co. And this is the 421L, and these are just a bunch of blue half boxes. We're gonna go like a blue theme with some green in there for today, not using a kit or anything, trying to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm just gonna put this meeting as prep since we have a larger meeting afterwards. And I'll just rate for MIT. And that's gonna be from 10 to 10:30. This one is a little stuck. There we go. Oh, it's still, that's odd. This guy's a little caught. That's okay, we'll make it work. I'll just flip this fella over. That's fine. And that's from 10 to 10:30, and that'll also include my walk-in, so it'll backtrack into the hour before, which I think is fine. And then the next thing we have planned is going to be, yep, it's our visioning meeting. So I've been working on this for quite a while, and so I'm glad to finally see that we're having the third part of it. We're nearing the end of the visioning process for this project at work. And these have been some long meetings, and so the group that I've been working with has worked really hard, and I'm so thankful for their willingness to participate and to really think. I know it can be challenging, so that's going to be from 10:30 to 12:30. So kind of a weird time, but I think this half box is going to fit, yep, perfectly. There we go. And this is still from the same sheet from Sunshine Sticker Co. Cute, I like that. And then after that, I have to take my friend to an appointment. He hurt his back, so I'm going to be doing some driving for him this afternoon, because he shouldn't be having to drive around, so I'll just put it in as an appointment. I'm going to lay a little bit of washi here. These are also from the FDE D-Stash from a while ago. I loved that she gave up some of the stuff that she had been using, and I don't know, it was such a good deal, and I've used a bunch of her stuff in her shop multiple times, so can't really recommend her stuff enough. It is super helpful, and I'm a big sucker for like nice, plain, simple washi like this anyway. I think it's really versatile, so it was a nice find to get this set. So I'm gonna band that off just because with traffic, we don't know how long things will take and all that good stuff. So let's lay that down. Perfect, okay. And then the next 2 days are actually not gonna be super busy per se, but they will be sort of off-site trips. So I will be working from our location down in Bloomington, so I'm gonna write that down over here. We'll do a navy one. And so while I don't have any meetings scheduled for that day, it's just good to remember that I need to get in my car and get to work, because normally I walk every day, so it'll be a nice reminder to be aware that, hey, mister, you gotta get your butt into a car to get down to where you're gonna be working from that day, because I will just start walking or take one of the bikes that you can rent and then realize, oh, I don't belong here today. So it's kind of helpful. So I'll be there for the day. We have some exciting stuff happening down there for a project, so I'm looking forward to helping out with that launch. Really, really good stuff. So let's add that guy. And these are the flag appointment stickers. It's S290 from Planner Kate. Shocked that I'm using more of her stuff. And then we're gonna use one more sticker for the next day, because I'm actually gonna be at a different site the next day, and I'm gonna put that as our North Minneapolis location. Sometimes it's nice to get out and do a little bit of work in other places. I like to just remind, lets me see a little bit of the area that I don't normally spend time in, and I think it makes me appreciate my job a little bit more for the flexibility it allows. So anytime we have something going on project related that has me getting out in the community, I'm all for it. So that will be a fun little day outside of my normal work area. And we will cut this here, hopefully. Terrific. And then we'll add another sticker. Who doesn't like a little sticker? Okay. All right, so that's looking good for the first half of Wednesday. I apologize about the coil here. I'll flip this over so you can see it without it as much. I think it's looking quite nice. Really, really good stuff on my part. I think this is a fun, simple pared down spread for me, but I'm enjoying it so far. So now that we've got Wednesday and Monday through Wednesday down, let's go ahead and flip this over. I've got 2 meetings on Thursday. And the first one is from 10 to 11. And we are talking about theory of change. Something I'm not familiar with, so I'm excited to hear more about it and to see how we can have a larger conversation about it. And again, these are the November 73s from Planner Kate. And we also have a meeting later on in the afternoon from 1 to 2. And that's all things related to that survey we had been chatting about earlier. So I'll put those down. Now I wonder, do you have a separate planner for work and a separate planner for home? I have some friends that I know do that. But I like to kind of throw a lot of the meeting times that are blocked out into my one planner that I have, and then I really use Outlook for the rest of like the micromanaging of things. So lots of times I won't necessarily go back if a meeting is rescheduled or a last minute one is added on. But I'm curious to know, do you have a separate work planner, or do you use your regular Erin Condren Life Planner for all of it? Let me know in the comment box below. I'm really curious to see. All right, so that's taken care of. And then from 1 to 2, we will throw this down. And then, ooh, come on, you could do it. There we go. And then after that, I want to work on some stuff that I have for the rest of the day on a separate project, so I will just sort of throw that washi here. I've been trying to block my time a little bit better. It's a hard thing for me, but I feel like if you don't mark it down, then you don't actually get it to get some stuff done. And so for those of you that saw my last haul, I'm going to use one of these stickers. These are the S79s. And I'm going to use it to mark off sort of the time with the washi in it as well. And so I'm working on a volunteer planning project, which should be quite fun. I've been really enjoying sort of diving into that, so we'll see. And I really love how this, if you set it just right, it's gonna keep your time open so you can see what you're up to. I think that's super fun. And for those of you that really want to see that time there, these I think will come in really handy. So that was Thursday, and then Friday I am very lucky that I'm going to be working from home. So let's get that written down. Oh, goodness. So let's do the washi first, why not? I'm not gonna be working till 7, no way. Let's add this here. All right. So yeah, this is just a hodgepodge of all things blue this week, nothing too crazy. And then for the weekend, at some point, I'm not sure when, but I'll write it down. I've got to get myself to the state fair at least once. It's too much fun, there's too much good food, there's too many fun things to walk around, see, and just, you know, as they call it, the Great Minnesota Get-Together. So I will put a question mark here and kind of just band out the weekend at the bottom and just say, one of these days we're going to have to go. And that's not an option, by the way. I almost feel like it's I feel like there's two camps here from my time living here so far. You either adore the state fair or you can't stand it. And there's really no like, meh, it's okay. There are some folks that are just diehard fans and go like 4 times a year. Because it is only for 14 days for those of you that are not familiar. So it's quick. It's from one Thursday to the end of Labor Day. So yeah, there are folks that are either all about it all the time, or some folks that are kind of just like, yeah, I'd rather just avoid it and all the traffic that it causes. So we're gonna put this down as a question mark because we're never really sure. And then I'm going to do some of the stuff for YouTube now because I think it'll just be helpful for me to get that in there. So obviously we have to film and edit, which I have to say thank you all so much. We're just around 700 subscribers right now, and I feel so incredibly lucky to be able to, you know, make content for all of you that you seem to enjoy, and everyone gives such great feedback and comments, and I really appreciate it. This has been such a fun little experiment for me, and I really hope that we keep growing. And if you have any requests for a video you'd like to see or do, you let me know, and I will do my best to try and get that for you. Because remember, this is for you guys. I'm just having fun. So we got the film and edit here. I like the way that looks. And then obviously sometime on Sunday we'll have to do some grocery shop and meal prep. I'm gonna just abbreviate it as meal prep. Can I fit it? Oh yeah, we just made it. It was close. And I'm gonna spend some time blocking this out in the evening because I actually am gonna be starting some new eating regimen that I'm curious to see how I'll be able to improve my health and fitness, and so I will let you know how that's going as we go through it. I think it'll be really nice to really dedicate myself and commit myself to my fitness and my well-being, because this summer and a long time has been I've been enjoying myself, which I think, you know, is all totally okay, but it's time to sort of step back and really figure out what's working best for me and how I can sort of get to that next level and feel good about myself. So we will see how that goes. So yeah, that's going to be the latter half of my week. Again, my weekend, kind of unknown. We'll see what happens. But yeah, my week, pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and do the sidebar, and then I'll throw in some YouTube videos along the bottom here. So obviously on Monday, we're going to have our Plan With Me. And so that will be for 8/27 to 9/2. It's going to take me a minute to get used to the change in that. So it's going to be live at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Thursday, we are going to have my monthly view for September, which I'm sure those of you who've been watching this far, you kind of saw me flip past it. I had fun with this one. It's an older kit, but it was a lot of fun to put together. I've not really used a monthly kit before. I really enjoyed it. So I think we'll be trying those again in the future. Let me know if there's a shop that you have too that has really fun or creative monthly kits that you'd like me to test out. I'd be happy to do that too. So those are our videos, and let's go ahead and tackle this sidebar now, shall we? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to band this off a little bit. Obviously we have our no spend sticker and our workout habit tracker sticker, if I can find them. So let's go ahead and do that. And I love how fun this washi is with the bright colors. It's like the best of the neutral world, but also got that pop of the silver in there. Big fan. And I wish I knew where Emily had got it originally, because there's nothing written on the inside of the label, so we will do our best to try to find that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these no spend fellas down. I think it's gonna be critical as I start to move and get ready for that with my new apartment, that I lock down on my discretionary spending. That's gonna be really important for me as we go. So hopefully, as I settle into that, we'll be able to really think about how I spend and sort of where I'm going from here. Just trying to get a couple more icon stickers as well. So I'll take these down. Yeah, so let's go ahead and use a grocery shop sticker. Sorry, we're flipping all over the place today. I apologize. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a cart there. And then I love this little briefcase guy, so we're gonna throw one of them down here for work at home. Just trying to spice it up a little bit since we don't have a lot going on. So we've got our no spend sticker, and then I'm gonna, instead of doing a workout sticker for habit tracker, I'm gonna use one of these from Adriana Piper. These are the AM/PM habit trackers, and I've been really enjoying them for making sure that I am, meditating in the morning and working out or whatever it is. So what I'm gonna do is just do routine, and then we'll have an AM and PM. So making sure that you sort of follow the same habit that you do each day consistently, and that way you can check off both times if it works, because I think that's also critical too. How you start and end your day, I feel like, are kind of the bookends of how it goes, so I like that addition. And then of course we're going to use my Sunshine Sticker Co. stickers here for going ahead and writing down the book I'm currently reading. So I will put that guy down here, and I'm still reading the book Zig by Zig Ziglar. It's his autobiography. It's actually quite interesting. He's a very influential person, and so listening to where his start was and his family and how he's progressed is really interesting to me. So I found that fascinating. And then let's go ahead and find a sticker to throw in the box up here. So once again, we will check back into the Plan for Tomorrow, Celebrate Today. This is the designer sticker book from Erin Condren. And if you haven't seen this yet, which I'm sure you have by now, if you've watched any of the videos, I'm a big fan of a lot of the stickers we have going on in here. Lots of fun, really bold colors, especially these new transparent ones are super cool. I'm a big fan. Let's see if we can find ourselves something to stick in here. Ooh, I like that teal guy. This one? Oh, but it's got the regular gold on there, so maybe not. What about if we just took one of these quote stickers? How about this one? Even though it's gold too, I can live with this. Every day is a fresh start. There you go. Alright, see, now I'm conflicted. Let's go ahead and just take this piece here and kind of just throw that in across one side. We're going to keep it really simple and just sort of do one of these. I think this way we're sort of acknowledging that the box is there without going crazy, right? That sounds like fun. Yeah, see, I like that. And I'm gonna write something here. Just set your goals so you can achieve them. I have no idea where that came from, but I think that that's a great way of doing it. Because if you don't set your goals, how are you gonna achieve them and be able to move forward in your life? I think that's so important. And so what we're gonna do underneath this is I'm gonna have a couple of goals for the week. And nothing crazy, nothing earth-shattering, you know, but just certain things that I want to do, especially moving into the month of September. There's a fellow YouTuber, Playing with Lakin. I will leave her channel up above. She's going to be talking all September long about self-care and self-care September. And I think this is so important because I always love to give back and help others, but also we need to take time to be able to support ourselves and take care of ourselves, because what is that saying? Something about if your cup is empty, you can't pour or give to anybody else. And I think this year I really learned that that's something I need to work on. So, you know, my goals are going to be, this first one is going to be daily self-care. And that could be something as simple as, you know, positive self-talk or reading affirmations or something like that. Or even just like, you know, before bed, you know, lighting a candle and hanging out and watching a show you really like that you haven't seen in a long time. It doesn't have to be something super specific or indulgent. It kind of just needs to be what resonates for you. My other goal is bring coffee every day to work. Right, and some of these are little and they seem insignificant. But for me, you know, bringing coffee every day to work would save me a good chunk of money. And then once again, I have from Sunshine Sticker Co. these little coffee cups with the hearts on them. So I'm gonna throw one in here. Because if you think about it, $2.50, or if you want a fancier drink, it's like $4. 5 days, that's 20 bucks. And I could do a lot more with that. And the next one too is make lunch at home. Well, maybe make meals at home. Why does it have to just be lunch, right? Because this is another area where I tend to overspend. So go ahead and go out and make those meals. And then the last one I have is I'm going to reach out to family and friends more. And I'll say to 2, if I spelled it right, 2 friends and family that I haven't heard from in a while, and just sort of keep that connection going. And for me, I think those are the goals that I think I can hopefully stick to this week and really be able to hit the ground running. So that's going to be it for this week. Not a very exciting week, but I do like the way it turned out color-wise. I think it all sort of pairs pretty nicely with the individual blues. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you can get all these videos right to your feed. If you have any questions or you'd like to give a comment, I'd love to hear it. Connect with me on Facebook over at A Man With The Plans. I have an Instagram at A Man With The Plans. I'll leave that down as well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a great week. And until next time, bye planner friends.